All right, let's just dive right into this. Today, we're unpacking a really fascinating piece of financial education that is gaining some serious traction right now. It's a comprehensive 2026 day trading curriculum created by Juvier's Gems. So, if you've been monitoring the financial markets lately and wondering exactly how modern digital first education is tackling all these massive structural shifts, well, you are in the exact right place for this explainer. So we have to ask, is starting day trading in 2026 exciting, or is it just totally overwhelming? Well, the honest answer, and really the core problem that our source material tackles head on today, is that it's absolutely both. Entering the financial markets right now feels incredibly daunting. You've got the crazy speed of information, macroeconomic volatility, and honestly, just a massive amount of conflicting algorithmic advice out there. It's enough to make literally anyone freeze up. But this curriculum argues that if you have the right structure, you can actually transform all that overwhelm into a really focused, exciting advantage. Okay, so let's look at our guiding source material for today. We are analyzing a dense, expert-led, modern microlearning masterclass by the creator Juvier's Gems, who you might actually know by the handle BlissDGL_ on the platform. The course is titled How to Start Day Trading for Beginners in 2026. And look, this isn't just some quick 15-second tip reel. It's positioned as a comprehensive digital curriculum, basically the ultimate roadmap designed to guide aspiring traders straight through all that noise and into a really structured understanding of modern order flow. Section 1. Entering the 2026 market, the foundation. You know, every good curriculum sets the stage before just tossing you into the technical mechanics, and the creator establishes the psychological reality immediately, stating, quote, entering the world of day trading can be both exciting and overwhelming for beginners. It's just incredibly validating, right? By acknowledging this right out of the gate, the course builds immediate trust. It's explicitly designed to hold a new trader's hand through those really crucial initial steps, making sure the excitement of, potential profit doesn't get completely buried by the stress of the unknown. Section 2. Mastering Market Dynamics, the Basics. Okay, before a single dime of capital is deployed, the curriculum absolutely insists on building a rock-solid understanding of fundamental principles. Aspiring traders learn to analyze market movements, recognize patterns, and make informed decisions based on real-time data. And this is key. This isn't about just guessing the direction the wind is blowing. It's about utilizing real-time order flow and identifying historical liquidity grabs exactly as they unfold. The course argues that the market leaves very specific institutional clues, so by reading the data cleanly, traders are taught to execute with strict logic rather than emotion. And that is really the bedrock of everything that comes next. Section 3. The Forex Market Advantage. Where to trade. So once those foundational dynamics are set, the creator gets very specific about the financial environment they actually champion. The source text highlights Forex as one of the most accessible and dynamic spaces for trading. But why Forex specifically in 2026? Well, it really comes down to algorithmic trading volume and intense macroeconomic volatility. The ability to enter a highly liquid, globally connected market that literally runs around the clock, that gives traders this vast, super responsive landscape to practice advanced pattern recognition. It's a dynamic space that thoroughly tests the analytical skills we were just talking about. Section 4. Inner Circle Trader Concepts, Demystifying Jargon. Now, every specialized field has its own language, and if you've spent any time at all on trading forums, you know it is an absolute alphabet soup of confusing acronyms. This curriculum tackles one of the biggest ones head-on, ICT, or Inner Circle Trader Concepts. The source defines these as providing unique perspectives on market behavior to help understand sentiment and anticipate price shifts. So rather than just staring blankly at some indicator, ICT concepts are framed as a way to map institutional sentiment. Basically, you want to learn how to anticipate where the smart money is moving before the price shifts, instead of reacting way too late after the volume is already spiked. And then the creator makes this massive, super bold claim. 90% of trading strategies are garbage. Honestly, if you spent time navigating online finance spaces, you might even think it's closer to 95%. But this striking statement actually serves a very specific educational purpose here. It's a dramatic pivot meant to just shake traders completely out of their bad habits. It suggests that most of the retail noise you hear online is effectively useless, which clears the slate for the curated, high-probability approach this course is actually advocating for. Section 5. Strategies and Risk Management, the 2026 Approach. So if 90% of strategies are garbage, what does that remaining 10% actually look like? Well, it looks like a highly disciplined, step-by-step evolution. First, you comprehend the fundamental concepts of market structure. Then you integrate advanced techniques specifically tailored to 2026. And this transitions directly into what is basically the absolute cornerstone of the curriculum, emphasizing strict risk management to relentlessly protect your capital. Finally, you continually adapt to emerging trends and technologies. Because let's be real, in modern markets, adapting to emerging trends isn't just a luxury anymore, it's pure survival.
Section 6. The interactive trading community, beyond the videos.
Now, an expert-led curriculum is really only as good as the environment surrounding it, right? The text outlines, interactive learning sessions, and practical hands-on exercises. But the real power here lies in the supportive community of fellow traders. Day trading is notoriously lonely. When you factor in retail trading algorithms and institutional AI, trying to trade completely solo is honestly harder than it has ever been. And that is exactly why this course emphasizes network effects, shared psychological support, and peer review as a totally non-negotiable part of its 2026 methodology.
The ultimate message of all of this is evolution, evolving with the landscape to thrive in the 2026 market. This curriculum isn't designed to be some static, dusty textbook. It's a living framework. The big takeaway is that a successful day trader today absolutely must constantly keep pace with shifting global sentiments, algorithmic order flow, and modern structural techniques like those ICT frameworks we explored earlier.
So, armed with these modern frameworks, strict risk protocols, and a solid network of peers, the question isn't just whether you're ready to master the art of day trading. I think the real question is, in a market moving this fast, can you really afford to rely on strategies from the past? The source material we unpack today provides a truly fascinating blueprint for empowering a whole new generation of traders. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, and I will see you next time.